points here, even after making an aggressive play. I would have really thought he just grabs a napalm at that point, but holds on the point. What does he think?
I mean, the important role is just shutting down this Darkseer, right? He doesn't have someone to be able to play with. He'll be able to get the surge off.
Blood grenade onto Chola, though. He's actually just straight up dead. That's going to be it. First blood. TZ. Now fight for the Lotus. Oh, very hype. Everyone click. Who's a better clicker?
Spirit Breaker.
Gotta love the Wisdom Runes. Yeah, it's going to be a battle of timings here between Shiva and... Is she gone too early? No, he hasn't actually. He's done it excellently. Especially with the arrow follow-up from Chola here. So he's going to have to look for an escape here.
No
and
chance.
He's going to be all right. Oh, Ancient.
Okay.
Oh, he's okay. He stopped to pop the stick, though. Yeah, and Hans is going to follow him up now. He gets a kill.
So he stopped to pop the stick, and he used the salve, but Han, with the path through of the Fire Remnant, ended up...
In the like, kind of later game, you know, you want your voice to be consistent throughout all games you play. So having a carry player be on your offlaner, and I think... I never like to see it. I think it just affects your team strategy too much. But they have managed to land an arrow here onto this Venomancer who's trying to come into the side. Does get off the Noxious Plague, but does die. Now Winter looking for another target here, and that one's going to be the Wind Ranger. Wind, I don't think she's got a way out of this one. She's going to be dropping as well. 2 big kills and a tower in the middle lane for Supernova. I mean, I'm doubting them, but at the same time, they're 4k gold up at that.
Like, it really prevents the effectiveness of this Venomancer even in the lane, right? You're not only gimping your Darkseer, but you're gimping the Venom, one of, in my opinion, the strongest heroes in the game, and that's why there's position 5. Sorry, I'm seeing another charge here.
You certainly are, sir, and that is going to be on to Winter, who is maybe going to drop. Oh, Sheep comes in. He gets the disruption off, and actually, they can try and keep Winter alive. Essence going to come in and finish the job. TP out as Han looking to now deal the damage on to this Void Spirit Void. Does he go for the kill? Does he try and get himself away? He's going to try and get himself away, but there comes a Harpoon, dragging him back onto the high ground. What a position to be in, and that is going to be the death of S. Great couple of kills there coming out of Supernova. Sure, they lose that Bat Rider, but the real carry comes through. Chen is here, and he cleans.
Are going to be throwing out the... You've got the Yule Scepter almost finished up by Han, so both effective at being able to stop the Veno, also dispels the Surge, dispels the Bulldoze, dispels the Wind Run. Really effective tool. And, you know, even though it's got a relatively short cast range, you're going to be able to find a way to be able to get in onto the backlines. Spirit Breaker dies again. And this is, again, is like a 5 Spirit Breaker that's forced to go into this Shadow Blade just because they really don't have any other ways to be able to get onto this goddamn Shadow Demon.
Yep. And something interesting to mention about that whole thing is that Wind is actually going for a Linken's as well. Now, this would be a nice answer. However, Sheep already has an inbuilt Linken's Popper and Disseminate as well. So yeah, it's slightly less range, you know? It's going to force him more out of position to cast. Yeah. God King just not really getting the farm either to be that scary kind of mounting force. Sheep actually just going to walk straight into him now, and oh look, there's another demonic purge. This guy is getting so sick of this shit. They get the lasso off, and down he goes. God King falls again. Sheep still absolutely fine. He's going to throw down the disruption and set up for maybe another kill, but the cavalry is running on in here as they just annihilate Sheep. Looking over towards Winter as well. Where is the rest of Supernova? Well, in comes Chen. He has got a shield immediately popped though on the Bat Rider, and Bat's just going to end up going down here. Chen fighting up into this, gets the silence off onto the Void Spirit, needs to reapply it here, but the Void Spirit gets himself away. The Surge coming through and getting him to safety. Han can't chase, but they will be able to kill off TZ at the very least. Chen still plenty healthy. He's got the borrowed time as well as... oh nice my arrow. God, that was not a jump from Cicada. That's just going to feed a bunch of kills away of Chen.
Yep, the real carry, once again, putting it... There isn't exactly, like, a correct move for you to make.
For sure, yeah. And being the canary for your team is sometimes the most valuable thing you can do. Just getting that information. So, Aegis picked up. They also take the enemy Tormentor as well. That's going to give Mirana her little fart cloud whenever she leaps, but is now in a bit of trouble, and they're actually going to be able to take her down. So, nice shot, bro. Chen?
Take a quick pick off like that. Chen doesn't have the Aegis as well.
Yeah, borrowed time is going to be popped here, and, well, in comes Han as well. They're looking to try and get a bit of a turnaround coming in here, but CSJ is just kind of fighting into them. They'll lose the Spirit Breaker straight off the bat, but Han, could he be in some trouble? I mean, he's still got an Aegis, so absolutely
still
not.
Here.
Yeah, CSJ running out of spells here, but does move across, looks to finish off Han, but don't forget, you know, again, has
the
the
one with the
Aegis. He's not really too bothered. Now, Wind Ranger's going to commit to the fight. She has got that focus fire to try and bring down Chen. Chen does not have burrow time available. Nice catch coming out from Cicada. They got to finish off this kill to make this anywhere near worth it, and that's just not going to happen. God King's brought down. I'll go over towards the Void Spirit as well, and that is going to make it 5 heroes dead on the side of Big Brain. A nice idea, but unfortunately the execution just wasn't there.
Yeah, I mean, they're actually going to go for a smoke here without the Venomancer. I'm not sure if this is the time to be doing it, though.
This is questionable. Oh, God. The Darkseer can't do anything. He's just immediately going to get himself silenced forever. Chen is held back for now, so that's going to give him a chance to actually drop a couple of his spells down. CSJ trying to run away from this one. They've already dropped the Wind Ranger as well. She just cannot play the game as long as Sheep is alive. Han looking to finish the job here onto CSJ. CSJ just trying to juke him out, knowing that if he runs in a straight line, he's just dead. What does it matter? I mean, of all the fights to take, why that?
Yeah, felt a little bit odd. I mean, I know you're so far behind, but this is the period of the game where Spirit Breaker gonna die.
Yes.
Yeah, he's dead.
They have the vision.
They have the Yawls as well to be able to cancel out any sort of bulldoze shenanigans. And I mean, Cicada, you're a good player, but I don't think you can 1v5 this one, man.
To reveal them.
Not again.
And Han, well, he's got the BKB. He's going to scoop up CSJ and drag him back over to his team. They don't want to just take down this Darkseer, but he's got the Lotus Orb and the Surge to get himself to safety. But, oh no, the Wind Ranger pushed so far out of position, going for the TP out, but the Yules is there to cancel it. And it looks like it's going to be another sad, sad death for God King. Now I'll go over towards the Cicada here. Cicada just trying to play his way through it right now. Spirit Breaker trying to cause some issues on the back lines, but, I mean, Sheep is just absolutely buttering up. But the charge is there. Damage. He needs a bash. He's not going to find it. Meanwhile, Cicada's dead on the front lines. Back towards the rear here. We're going to see the Spirit Breaker being carved up, and that's going to be that. GG is called. They can't take it anymore. It is going to be a pretty clean win here for the side of Supernova.
This is what I was talking. Oh,
I'm
Timber.
I'm really
This is not
this
how you'd want to start the game. Still no points leveled up by the TA. Was thinking maybe he might opt to go into the meld, but you know, obviously you need to have that side blades. Winter, is he right?
Yeah, they've actually managed to find the counter engagement here. The Clockwork just proving how strong you can be level 1. They're looking for a return kill here. They're not going to find it though because they've got the Fairy Fire available. One more right click from Cholo will not do the job. Oh no, Big Brain are just kind of playing around them beautifully. Focus Fire does miss, but TZ does not. Another kill going their way. They're very low. I mean, that will be a consideration in this lane. They do have a couple of very low HP heroes, and actually Cicada in the middle lane might actually just get a board down here. Now, this could be really bad. He's trying to run himself the other way. Han, he's just going to die to the tower. He's not even trying to juke around that one. He's realizing that the longer he spends not dying, the bigger the problem. And also, the other two heroes have died out. Oh, they both ran under the tower simultaneously.
Okay. But like, just get me back to the lane. Ooh. I need to enable you to do.
Yeah.
You just see how much easier this lane has now become for Cicada. Well, I say that. But, you know, as soon as he's got the chakram, at least Han can't look to play completely fearlessly.
Top lane, Winter, he's in a whole world of hurt right now. Low level 6 available, which means that he's not going down. He's actually going to be able to get himself away, and it's TC who dies instead, surviving on a sliver of HP there. Very literally about 10 or so HP on the Void Spread. Let's go replay on that to see how low he got, but did make it through. Did survive.
Yeah, you use the Resonant Pulse without even hitting any hero, just for that little bit of the base barrier coming through. 120 felt like that was enough, and absolutely
Which it shouldn't give, by the way. I hate that.
Yeah.
That's a crutch right there for Void Spirit players. Hero's strong enough. Don't give him freebies. Not enable that in the slightest. So I am worried that Supernova had this big advantage at the moment, and it's just going to end up going to waste. But let's see what Chen can do here. Tries to dodge out the Crystal Nova, can't quite do so. Throws down the Rupture anyway onto the Crystal Maiden. Really, really hungry for this CM kill. CM, she's going to let it go here with a freezing field. They need to kill her off, and they need to do it now. They'll like bring her down, but at the cost of Chen. And Han, he could be in some trouble here as well, though. Han just going to completely tear the guy apart. But is it enough? It's not. Han's not going to get out of this one. They gets caught by the Chakram. Cicada going online, getting a double kill in this fight. Finally, a dub. A much-needed victory for the Timbersaw in this game.
It feels like it's all on the back of that reactive taser. Nice way to be able to
melt
save
strike.
yourself during the rupture a little bit. I don't know.
I mean,
Certainly not an Ags game. I'm a big
silences
Timber
around.
Ags enjoyer, but not against a Shadow Demon.
Oh yeah, that's true. Just get purged up. Meanwhile, the top lane, we do have a death, but we've got 2 deaths actually. Chola kills off Fish God and then dies himself. Skada he's schmoovin', really. He's bringing himself back into the game just with pure gamer skills, which is what we love to see.
That's what's called a
Chen
pro game
again. Same place, same spells, just another freezing field. Crystal Maiden's got his number right now. This ain't feeling like a level 30 Bloodseeker, I'ma say it.
Man, you gotta do him like that, huh? I mean, it's what happens if you look to get really greedy, right? Like, if you don't have the...
Holy moly.
I guess he's got ATOS, but... Top side?
CSJ just gets blown into oblivion. There's bits of Wind Ranger scattered over this top lane, and now there's bits of Timber Sword joining them as well, both getting completely torn apart.
They're
Supernova.
rushing.
Yeah, they really can. That's the thing. You drop the ball against it.
It's such a good item, this game.
Rupture out onto CSJ. CSJ is like, oh, that's weird. Can't
you later.
really do much here. Even the Ato's on the ruptured target. Now Windrun comes out, but where are you going to run to? Your blood is bloody bleeding. Oh, that's that hook shot in. Holy moly, the combination's there from the side of Big Brain. They get the turnaround. I mean, sure, CSJ does die eventually. Sheep manages to snipe him, but they've gone 2.
The
and this might
yours.
be 3. Sheep doesn't have a way out of this one. Chola trying to help him out, but there's nothing to be done. Blast offer to escape here from the techies, and with reactive taser, it's going to give him the move speed to get up the high ground. Chakram does just about clip him. And I think Big Brain are finally going to pump... No, they're not going to pump those brakes at all. Cicada, he wants revenge, but Han, he's setting up. It's a trap. It's 1 meld and double meld. Oh, it's too much damage.
Chola yoinks it. Just the
easy sort of kill
single
for
right
Chola.
click coming through for the old techies. He's like, you know what? I baited this. I enabled this to happen.
Super big fan of this Cicada here. It feels like the only hero
Especially since it doesn't
really
go through BKB anymore.
Yeah, the only hero is really good against is the... Wait, does it actually not go through BKB anymore? That's sad. Bloodseeker is like the only hero it's like really good against this game. And talking of Bloodseeker, oh wow, look at that Scotty go! Sure showed him. The whole team finds him.
Oh,
they bring it down. Oh, that creep! The hero! Ah, it's not enough. It's not enough. I really did think that creep was just going to be able to stop them being able to close the gap on him, but... Sheep. So close, yet so far.
Well,
Dude, imagine if you couldn't battery assault him because the creep blocked it. That would have been so hype. They really want to challenge us at the moment. Will they be able to do so? I mean,
I think they might just...
I don't know.
Oh, they get
Roshan,
information.
it is going to fall. Aegis picked up by the Morphling. Even the CM
Nice
dropping that
teamfight
ulti. They
separation.
know how close they were, but I think they might have taken a step too far forward. Morphling turning into the TA form and now going for the 1v1, but Han has the Hurricane Pike, so is able to force some Morphling off himself. Morph, I mean, he's going to just run around the fight, not doing a whole lot because the team are doing it for him. They can't really fight into the Morph, so he's just kind of forming a barrier, though. Han's in pretty deep on the... Winter's in pretty deep on the backlines here, and he is going to get blown up. Didn't get that diff simulate off because he was rooted up by the Crystal Maiden. Big problems here now for Supernova. They've come to a fight they don't want to take, and Han, he's got to back himself away, especially that Focus Fire coming on through as well. Oh, Jen doing work here, though, but Sheep's the one taking names right now. TZ and CSJ both drop here, and that's going to be a saving grace for Supernova. Stops this fight being an absolute disaster for them. However, Fish God's looking for a bit of revenge here onto Sheep, and the Morphling coming through as well, just going to make absolutely sure that this Shard Demon does go down. He gets a kill on the way out. What a gamer.
Triple kill. I mean, look at all that damage coming through from the Morphling in that.
Just been like making plays way better than I could ever do. And then they run at the Tormentor and like, oh, whoops, we kind of slightly miscalculated that one. It's crazy
So
that they're
this
still
is
getting
nice.
the bearings on
I
it.
mean, Clockwork getting the jetpack feels good, right? You're always
Yeah,
going to
it's
be
a good
able
one.
to use that flying vision to be able to... Wind Ranger has to be very careful here. Yeah, that'll happen if you go that far away from the team when you just revealed that you were doing the Tormentor.
Yeah.
Apply it to the Timber. He doesn't have any reactive stacks.
Missed the Timber Chain. Oh, that was... How...
They found it. What?
What? That's a
That's a
Morphling in
short
trouble.
waveform.
He's going to have to eat the cheese right now because he'll be in a spot of danger. Supernova, they're going to be able to run him down. The Morphling is dead. What the hell just happened? Did they just win the game? Donok DZ's going to get run down as well. That is 4 heroes dead on the side of Big Brain.
Yeah, the Shadow Demons. So they need to go a full-on wraparound.
Yeah.
See, they're even using the jetpack.
CSJ needs to find him. That's kind of big. I mean, yeah. Someone needs to find him. They do see Han.
That's a big
This is a big target. They're just going to throw everything they've got to the TA right now, and they will have enough damage to bring her down. Han to full. Sorry, immediately in the chat.
Gotta be with the boys. You know, that's the plan. I think they've got to go mid right now. Like, they're constantly scouting out Roshan, but Clockwork can do that. And without a TA, they're not going to be taking Roche anytime soon. You know, the
counterplay. He's like, wait a second, where did that climb automatic cleanse? Oh my god, 4 heroes upon me. Yeah, you like that? Supernova just completely make the same play, but oh, here we go. God King's in, looking for Chola. Chola might not be able to get out of this one. TZ's able to find him, and now, well, I found the Shadow Demon as well. They're getting torn apart right now. TZ will die as well. Supernova get at least one in response. It's Fish God has to just run away from the old Morphling illusions. Just a merge upon him, and it's doing so much work. Satanic, he's found a target, and he's so low on Winter. Winter needs to be careful, doesn't have buyback at the moment, but he do get the Aegis out the hands of the Morphling. This is big. What can they find? Look at Chen just going to town. The cheese is eaten by Cicada, but Cicada, he's got no counterplay. He's just sitting here hoping his heart does the work, and to be honest, it kind of is. CM just gets blown up on the side, takes a little bit step too close to the action, and now Morphling, he's got a Satanic as well. Has to just keep on hitting here. That's all he could do. Finds a Bloodseeker on the sidelines with the waveform. Now that they go over towards the TA, Han in some real trouble. Needs some help right now, but CSJ is going to come in and they will finish the job. But Morphling, he's taking names right now as a Shadow Demon's going to be the next target in this engagement. Sheep going for the TP out. Refresher comes out from Cicada to throw out the Yules onto Sheep. Not strictly necessary as the shackle shot was there, but regardless, they get the kill.
Oh, I mean, that's a couple of times now that they've just made that jump onto a Wind Ranger illusion. CSJ is using those really well. Cicada, can you afford to be here? Well, they don't want to go up onto this high ground. It's been the bane of their existence their entire time.
That's the no-no zone, but they just jump into the no-no zone. No worries at all. I mean, there's a Void Spirit, so he can kind of jump around this, especially with that Purge upon him. Continuous Purge coming through. Morphling, he's able to take down the Techies, but also getting pretty low himself. Still sitting plenty of strength to work with, as well as the Satanics, who is just going to keep himself alive for the time being. Han just trading with him right now, but it's a Bloodseeker. That does go down, and Morphling trying to fight up into him against the world, and he is going to drop. He's going to buy back, go straight into it. They want to take this fight right here, right now, and TA is going to be the target they are looking for, but she's got the swift blink away. The refraction means that she doesn't take damage from the Yules and she can get herself out. Shackle shot's there, hook shot to follow as well. It's very nicely done. The rest of the team need to catch up though. They need their Morphling in this fight to bring down the TA, and he's just not going to make it in time. Han's still on the run, and another blink is going to get him to safety. Supernova being able to reset from that is such a big win.
Chen? Not if he dies, he bought back.
This could be terrible. He's got the Blade Mail holding it for now, but I don't think they're going to be able to save him. The buyback comes out from the Techies, but it's too little, too late. Is this the opening which Big Brain have been waiting for? Is this the point where they try and take the game? Well, look at Supernova just running out. They know they're kind of low on resources at the moment.
This look at this, buyback as well.
Damage. Morphling, if he dies here, the game's over, but he is going to be able to waveform himself away. But look who's on top of him. It's the Void Spirit. Can he deal the damage all by his lonesome? He's trying. He's hitting. He's throwing it down. Sheep's on him as well. The jump away from the Morphling, but it's too late. He's gone out of the game. Now they have to try and take this fight with just 4 heroes. CSJ blowing up the Templar. Templar dead as well. Has the buyback. Sees an opportunity to take the game. Supernova, they need to seize it right now as the Clockwork just trying to escape the wrath of the Shadow Demon. Sheep just trying to catch out heroes left, right, and center. Will be able to do it, and now Winter comes through. Does he have the damage to bring? Hey, man, now that Wraith Fan is day one. He's been there since the beginning.
Give me the axe.
You know, forget the homie. I would love an axe so much, but I don't.
Sheep,
I've accepted
really
the
going
fact.
first, Sheep?
Okay, that's interesting, and well, he's not gonna die from this. Gets himself back. Chola's the one to fall though, but CSJ's also going, oh my god, they actually just tearing through everybody right now. The Morphling's just trying to man-fight, and he will be able to take down the Bloodseeker, who doesn't have buyback in fairness, and now Morphling looking for more. Han, BKB TP away.
Oh, how did that not land? Okay, it was BKB.
Out. Yeah. He jumps in, Hex again. They've caught out the Void Spirit. Void Spirit does come out the other side, but Han, he's taking so much damage. There goes the Aegis. How can the Divine Rapier get him is a question. Chola comes in, jumping into the fight, controlling them up. They're trying to find people on the sidelines here, but the Wolfling, he just wants to take down the Ancient. All he's focused on right now is the Ancient, but he gets disarmed, he gets disrupted. Chola is dead. Moving forward, he wants a hero, he wants the TA. He's going to take him down. TA's dead. There's a Rapier on the deck, but Chen doesn't care about it. He needs to commit to the Morphling here, but the Void Spirit needs to get away. He runs out. In they go. Morphling, he's not sure what to focus. He turns back around, tries to do the blood seeker. He's still just hitting there. Chen's like, all right, well, I mean, I guess I'll grab that.
Oh,
that could be useful. Oh, no, Sakata grabs it, and now he looks to try to finish the game himself. No way is this a play. No way is it just the Timbersaw smacking away at the Ancient that's going to finish this one up. Meanwhile, on the backline, Sheep's just trying to control up the Morphling and stop him coming in, but I think it's too little too late. I think Big Brain, they're going to push this to a game 3. Unbelievably right here. Chen, she's trying to do something, but he doesn't have the resources, and the Ancient, it's going to explode. Game 2, it goes the way of Big Brain.
What a back and forth game that was.
It's like, who was the first buyback that started the chain reaction, which is really the source of all of this shenanigans? And it's hard to judge, but CSJ has been taken out here as he's a little bit too far forward. Goes for the wind run, but unfortunately, there is a throwback, the dispos from the Marcy. CSJ, though, he's going to survive through it, and actually they're looking for a return kill, and instead, it is going to be Winter that goes down instead. They do finish off the kill into CSJ, however, Han's going to take a ton of damage in response to this, and he is a mid laner as well. So Cicada, with this...
I'm just wondering, like, when is the state where Chen can actually look to just stay down here on his own?
Ooh, Marcy jumps forwards just as Cicada TP's in. This might be a big mistake. No Sonic Wave. Oh, she's holding the point. No, she's not holding the point. Doesn't have Sonic Wave. But yeah, not needed. Can just finish the job regardless. Oh, that was unfortunate. Just went in for the rebound just as the TP completes from Cicada. And now level 6 on CSJ, level 4 on Marcy. This is just an absolute disaster up on the top side of the map. Sheep, meanwhile, trying to fight up into the Tusk, who went to try and find Sheep as Sheep is going for the Wisdom Rune. And he's able to steal it as well, and now he's able to finish the job. This is actually a breakneck speed being set by the side of Big Brain. And, you know, you asked the question, why Tusk? What is it set to do? Well, this is exactly it. Whilst that, as you say, the Shadow Demon, he's been making stacks every single game. They've got a great read on how he's going to play this laning phase, and Tusk is just absolutely abusing the fact that he is just not going to be here. He's won 2 of the side lanes at this point. What more can he do? Well, we're about to find out. As Han's looking for the rotation down here, is there any counterplay to be made, or can they just retreat from this? And honestly, oh, great little adaptive strike coming out there from God King, but he's still taking a ton of damage. I'm so surprised that the Tusk and the Silencer are just completely bailing. Like, give the guy an Arcane Curse at the very least, TZ.
Yeah, I thought he maybe might have laid out the ice shards, you know, just to stop them from running at them. Yeah.
Well, that's just bad mannered at this point. Well, even in the top lane, they will get another kill onto Winter.
That's why they wanted to get the turnaround kill.
Yeah, so just...
it's unfortunate that I have her selected at this time, so I know.
Unlucky, unlucky. 5 is a big number for a carry. That's what you want to end like a 60-minute game with, not 12 minutes in. But Brood, she's going to get ruffled, and Sheep and Chola can do nothing against the global silence. The saves will not be coming through from them at this point in time. CSJ now looking for a +1 shackle shot available in 1 second. Who's going to be the target? Sheep probably going to be it. They just need to bring down this boy, and they got, oh my god, the point blank scream to the face. I mean, he's going to get punished for that one. Winter finds a kill, tries to get another, but the TP is successful. So we'll be left wanting on the Marcy, but still going to be happy about grabbing that kill onto the Queen. That's it
to take out this tower. Of course, once again, plus side, if you're going to go this legitimate trio core, you've got the Broodmother farming, you've got the Marcy who was able to get into the Battle Fury, she's farming. So you're going to have these like recovery mechanisms, you know, that you're going to be able to play around with.
And they're going to need them, because they are dying. That said, TZ did actually fall during that fight, just eaten alive by little baby spiders. Burst heavy hero, you jump in, you blow your kit. Oh, hold on, we got a Brood being beaten up down in the bottom side, but it looks like he's able to just step over those shards as usual. And now looking for the counter aggression. The team's coming in behind him. The cavalry is galloping from the distance here, and well, Supernova's, the Snowball's going to buy him a little bit of time. but he is gonna die. And now they're immediately looking for more. TZ's gonna be the next target. They're even gonna throw down the ultimate upon him just to make sure they get that kill. Holy moly, that's a lot of damage. Down he goes.
They'll be able to really chunk through this tower. It was a little early on the... Yep.
Okay, that doesn't sound like a common thing that happens, but that seems like an extreme example. But yeah, the fact that you can now do that as Queen of Pain is kind of insane. Like the previous iterations of this hero could never. Chola gonna get snowballed up. The Global Silence coming through as well as they take down the Coddle, but he's just gonna buy back into the fight straight off the bat. Meanwhile, Morphling just trying to fight into the Marcy here. I mean, Marcy, let's see if the plan actually works. All the disruption is actually there. Yeah, let's see if that makes a difference. No, it's not. The waveform comes through, takes down the Master regardless. The Morphling, he's too damn strong right now as he's able to rip through the forces off Supernova. What can they do? Chen trying to jump back into this one. Maybe a bit of damage coming the way. Tusk will grab them. That kill certainly will, but Morphling, he's on top of the Coddle in the backlines, but it's Cicada and CSJ taking down Han. It's pretty much a wipe for the side of Big Brain. This might be the turning point of the game. This might be the point where Supernova are no longer be here even remotely in time, and they don't want to do what they did twice last game, and that is throwing the game by taking a post-Roche fight when the enemy already has the Aegis. So or maybe they do. Careful. Maybe I'm wrong. They're going to go in here. This is kind of insane to me, but let's see how it works out. Marcy just following the silencer and actually unable to finish the job. This is really awkward, but yeah, they do kill off the silencer. Okay, they kill off the wind as well. Not bad, but can they fight out into the Marcy? Yes, they can. The Marcy just gets taken out, but they do bring down the Aegis alongside with it. Catching him out there with a couple of punches and silencing him up. Caught in the full Agi mode, and yeah, they'll move on to Chen now. The Tusk jumping in, committing hard with that long shard, catching multiple heroes inside of it, just setting the Morphling up for the full cleanup here. He's able to get a triple. God King is godlike.
Oh, yeah, a little bit of an odd choice, especially considering you should probably know that they had vision on that high to make sure that he's able to be part of these fights.
That's so sad. He's like so optimistic at the start. I'm going to get my Aghanim Scepter. This is going to be a great game. And he's like, oh dear, I can't use my spells. I think I need to get a Lotus Orb. And I was like, okay, I'm never getting a Lotus Orb. I'm going to go for the Glimmer. Chola might have taken a step too far forward here. Certainly has. They'll get themselves another kill up into the high ground. It doesn't seem like anything can stop this Morphling right now as he's looking for target after target, and Shape's going to get brought down as well. A look over towards the Spider, and they will take every single one of his 8 legs off one at a time as they lose Chen as well. They just go from kill to kill to kill. When they smell the blood, they find it in them. Honestly, like, yeah, Fish God, he's definitely my MVP to date in this game.
Oh, absolutely.
Unless anything crazy happens.
With the 3-2-2-4 scoreline.
Nice. You love to see it for the fans.
Love to see him get the initiation onto Han again. Look at all this damage that he's able to do in combination with God King, and he really felt like the last-ditch effort that you had. Timbersaw was the only one dishing out any sort of consistent damage in these fights. Looking to try and get a pick-off onto the Tusk, but I mean, Chen is just...
I'm gonna get him.
And you're gonna get nothing.
You're gonna get GGs, that's what you're gonna get. Han calls it, this one's over. Big Brain, you know, they go for the consistent strategy. Supernova, they try something cute. Doesn't work out, credit where credit is due, you know.